The dream move for Nico Hülkenberg into the race in place of Sergio Perez, but he won't be starting.
That's just awful news.
It's lights out and away we go. Verstappen gets away well. Can he catch the two Mercedes? Hamilton out in front of Bottas, who's got the inside line going into Abbey. Hamilton only just into the lead, ahead of Bottas and Verstappen, and it's Charles Leclerc. Great start from him. Lance Stroll is putting Lando Norris under pressure. There's a lock-up as well as round the outside of the Ferrari goes Max Verstappen, and going wide is Kimi Raikkonen in the Alfa Romeo. Now we head down to the Wellington Straight, and Hamilton leads from Bottas.
Verstappen got a better exit, better traction out of turn 4 and gained the position. Leclerc though in the slipstream, and look at Norris too on the inside of Brooklands.
And Carlos Sainz locks up behind Lando Norris, and round the outside comes Daniel Ricciardo, and Lance Stroll is getting squeezed a little bit as well. Hamilton leads, has got clear daylight between himself and Valtteri Bottas. Sainz is making a move on Charles Leclerc, gets into the slipstream as we head now towards Copse. Hamilton and then Bottas, Verstappen, Leclerc, then Sainz, Ricciardo ahead of Norris. He tried to do it last year, 12 months on, he's got that move absolutely done, has Daniel Ricciardo, and he moves up into 5th place. Wow! Oh, and there is off is Kevin Magnussen, and you can see there a wheel has come off his front left, that looks like, and that's the Haas into the gravel at Club at the end of the first lap. That might be a safety car. It is a safety car. We've got another one here at Silverstone. Here's Alex Albon. Have they touched? Oh yes, they have.
I don't know where he's expecting it to go, to be honest.
Are you okay, Kevin? Are you okay?
Yeah, good.
The that Albon's front left took quite a whack at a bad angle there, but
as the safety car peels away, and we can go racing once again, and onto the hangar straight we go. Stowe corner comes up next. Ocon's going to go down the inside of Lance Stroll. Stroll will fight this out. Ocon continues the battle, just has to yield for one moment. I thought he made it.
a risky strategy, but Stroll, somebody's pitting there.
Albon pitting. Ted, what can you see?
It looks like it's just a normal stop. Alex Albon said that he thought he had vibrations. He did, and so they've taken those tyres off and put the hard tyres on to push them as far as they can into this race.
We've got yellow
who's
flag
gone
there.
off? Someone's
Big
had a
shot.
very, very big crash, and it's Danny Kvyat in the Alpha Tauri. And I hope he's okay, because once again we see wheels coming loose. Once again we see the safety car. But let's just look at the replay of Danny Kvyat. Now we've seen a lot of cars getting caught out by the wind, the gusting wind around Silverstone this weekend.
I think the right rear tyre had come adrift because he spun across the curb. Puncture or call it puncture for now.
Oh, guys, I'm so sorry.
I don't think that's his fault.
Are you okay, Danny? Yes.
Down. Hey, it's not late now. Say, copy.
We now see Lewis Hamilton coming in, Valtteri Bottas and Max Verstappen coming into the pits. Double stack there for Mercedes. Leclerc is pitting as well. Out goes the Red Bull. They should. Oh, Valtteri Bottas going out there. Max Verstappen behind him. So the top 3 maintain their order. Leclerc should come out in 4th place as well. As we see Carlos Sainz coming in. The safety car is officially ending, and Carlos Sainz ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. Round the outside goes Lando Norris. Lando Norris has this time got Daniel Ricciardo, and maybe it was 2 onto 1, and an unfair advantage that McLaren got, but he got his man, and Norris isn't satisfied with one Renault. He wants his teammate as well, and goes wide. And Copse, does that let Ricciardo pass? No, he's dropped back a little bit. Norris trying to make a move through Copse.
And Albon's got a 5-second penalty. There you go, there's the wait. Boom.
You changed direction. Dangerous driving. Oh my god.
Copy, we saw it.
Remember to drink. Remember to drink.
Thank you.
Ooh! Now he's had one warning, Romain Grosjean. This time Daniel Ricciardo has managed to get past the Haas going into Brooklands. There is Kimi Räikkönen. As you can see, he has lost a huge part, if not all of it, on the left-hand side of his front wing. Räikkönen was running down in 17th place, and he's looking, I think, to see where the cars are coming past him and whether he can limp back to the pits nice and quickly. We see it scraping on the ground. Did he go over a curb and it just...
No, I tell you what's happened. The front wing's broken and I think punctured the front tyre. It has. Yeah. It's machined a groove in the tyre. Well, we've accused it of being the pink Mercedes, but it doesn't look like a pink Mercedes today. 2 seconds. Max Verstappen has taken out of Valtteri Bottas's advantage on the last lap. Gasly goes into 9th place. Now what's happened to Valtteri Bottas? He's gone wide, and now Max Verstappen can see the Mercedes and can see him in his rear wing. He has passed Valtteri Bottas for 2nd place, and that front wing looks damaged. Yeah, left front puncture there. Yeah, left right. It's a clear left. It's more than a puncture. That's Albon taking Vettel.
It is.
It looks like a delamination of the tyre. And Mercedes will be extremely worried for Lewis Hamilton.
Well, that's Lewis Hamilton, and look at his left front tyre. Lewis Hamilton, the race leader, he's led every single lap of this race. Oh no, it's Valtteri Bottas now.
Yeah.
Apologies, because it just flashed up Hamilton on the screen. So it's a free pit stop for Red Bull, and it stops them having any tyre issues as well.
So please don't go past this lap. We just need to get the car home. Tyre integrity is the predominant thing.
Understood.
Lance Stroll goes down to 10th as Daniel Ricciardo gets past Carlos Sainz, and he's got tyre problems as well. Has Carlos Sainz, who's going to be passed now by his teammate Lando Norris. And this has huge implications for next week at Silverstone as well, with softer tyre compounds and predicted hotter temperatures on the track. But they're all struggling now with tyre wear, and Sainz's tyre's completely gone as he tries to get into the pits.
Yeah, he'll have a job to get round the right-hander.
And that is Lewis Hamilton, and Hamilton is winning the Grand Prix. But look at the state of that Mercedes car as he crosses the line.
He might get it home, but I'm staggered they didn't bring that car in to protect against that. It was only going to be a fraction behind the other car.
He's going through maggots and Beckett's at the moment. Hamilton's tyre's gone. Verstappen's just going through Woodcote. He's about 4 corners behind. This is now Lewis Hamilton praying that the checkered flag comes as soon as is humanly possible. The gap between Hamilton and Verstappen going down all the time, 20 seconds at the moment, as down the hanger straight comes Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen just going through, you can see him in the background, going through Chapel, through Stowe now with Lewis Hamilton. There. Well, they shouldn't catch him from there, but who knows how this race is going to end.
Hamilton's got a puncture ahead, he's slow at turn 9.
Who is slow?
Hamilton, puncture turn 12.
Can we win this?
If you get on with it.
If you get on with it, it's the right instruction through the fail chicane. Look how difficult it was to stop. But for Lewis Hamilton, the checkered flag will come in the nick of time for a 7th British Grand Prix victory, and a record 7th British Grand Prix victory for the most wins at home. It's Lewis Hamilton who takes the race. Max Verstappen comes home to take 2nd. Charles Leclerc for Ferrari picking up a 2nd podium of the season, ahead of Daniel Ricciardo, who finishes with a lot more pace than most on the track. And here's Valtteri Bottas, who had the initial tyre problem, going around the outside of Sebastian Vettel, or trying to, at least, to get himself into the points. And I'm not sure he's going to manage to do that either. Norris is 5th, Ocon 6th, Gasly 7th, Albon 8th in the end, Stroll 9th, Vettel is 10th. Bottas will finish out of the points. What a dramatic end to a British Grand Prix here at Silverstone.
Is that the last lap?
That's it, mate. You've done it. You've done it. Well, that's it, mate.
Mate.
He's a lucky boy. He's a lucky boy.
Lewis jumped off the top of the pit wall today after the race. It's going to hurt, isn't it? Because it's not got the crowd there to surf him amongst them.
The tyres started to give way and caused him trouble. Carlos Sainz trouble. Lewis Hamilton trouble. It almost handed Max Verstappen a victory. But in the end, 6 seconds was the winning margin. Hamilton wins, extends his lead at the top of the Drivers' Championship. Silverstone produced late drama. We'll see what it produces in 7 days' time. We'll be back again for the 70th anniversary race. Surely it couldn't be as good a finish as this one.